I've always loved the ending of that, but let's start this.
Gibbons.
Where do we come from? Our father's balls.
Tyler.
All right,
Kluge.
Jock assholes like you have ruled the roost for far too long.
Brian the Freak.
First thing I wake up, smell my balls.
Jason Wells.
I'll show you an asshole. Watch this.
Marvin the Legend Dumas.
I am crabs. Enjoy them.
And your host, TJ Miner.
A beer or sex in 3 days.
Mayhem Unleashed
Which one of you assholes just stuck his finger in my asshole?
starts now. Oh my.
Dude, I finally got
I want this noted. Anyone who wants to keep tabs on my bank account to make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong, damn sure better not be $30 trillion in debt and have become a millionaire while in public office. Word to the motherfucker. We'll hike 2024.
Straight out of Springfield.
Straight out of the 217, motherfucker.
Straight out of Leland Grove. Oh my. What a week, dude.
Yep.
I mean, what a fucking week. Fat 420 is already in there going, boobs. I could not believe this week. This week has been hell. You know what I mean?
It ain't been that bad.
It
ain't been that bad.
I made it home. And today really made up for it. You know, I made it home. Today really made up for it. So, but the rest of the week, dude. The rest of the week, I can't figure it out. Kluge hello, daughter. Kluge wants to know if the smug has cleared from Leland Grove yet. No, I don't think it has. No, I think that smug alert is still in full effect.
Oh
man. No, I mean, the truck broke down.
Oh, man, shit.
Dude, it's been a week. I can't figure it out. It has been a week.
What in the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. But I got some good news. I have got the top 10 recommended sexy Halloween costumes. Not like either one of us is going to wear them.
Right. You know, Nurse is on there. Always is.
Yeah, I was looking at it earlier. I don't remember Naughty Nurse.
What?
No, I don't think I saw Naughty Nurse on there.
The Catholic schoolgirl outfit?
Sexy schoolgirl with costume jacket, number 2.
Number 2.
No Naughty Nurse.
No Naughty Nurse. That's a
no Naughty Nurse this year.
Fucking weird.
No
fucking
Naughty
Nurse.
How did they do that without the Naughty Nurse?
How they gonna leave out Boston like that, man? That's just some bullshit.
I mean, they left it out. And no, Tyler Chicken is not on the list. Good God.
It might be. I mean,
I just looked. It's not on the list.
It could be.
My daughter says the hooded human looks like an uncircumcised penis. Not kidding.
Better hope I don't get to be president in 2024. I am fucking you up.
What, are you going to make sure that circumcision is required?
No, just saying that I look like a circumcised motherfucker. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna give you a shitty job, a real shitty job. Literally a shitty job. She better say sorry. Better say sorry. Say sorry, Uncle Jay.
He's got a point. He is running for president. Amanda says her daughter wants to be a plaque doctor.
A what? You want to
plaque
unclog
doc.
people's hearts?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, she's starting a branch warfare already. Look at this shit. She said, not if I fuck you up first, Uncle Jay. I'm in the Navy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're the Marine Uber service. Way to go. Way to go. Oh, good fireback, though. I love it. I love it. When somebody just something, bring that back, man. That's all right. That's good.
Here you go. Look at this. Right there. There she says it. See that?
Yeah. That's all
Sorry,
right.
Uncle Jay.
That's all right. That's all right. Someone brings it, you bring that shit right back.
Say, now wait a minute here. Whose kid is she again?
Bring it right back.
She definitely takes after me. That's the bonus, man. She definitely takes after me.
She had to put up with your fucking ass. Jesus.
Well, shit, so you. Granted, not like she did. Dude, she still won't bring her boyfriend by the house no more.
Man, what can I give Eric? I got to give Eric a job.
You got to give Eric a job if you become president, man.
Man, no, dude. It's cool, man. I'm going to hand out a bunch of fucking jobs. You know what, Eric? I got the job for you, my man. I'm going to give you a ball bat, all right? And I'm going to let you walk into every government building, and I'm going to force the states to do this too. And you're going to be busy. And you're going to go around and find all these people that were given government jobs and state jobs, and they don't do shit but just collect a big fat paycheck because they know somebody. And you're going to kneecap every one of them motherfuckers. And
he'll take it.
Tell their ass to get to work. And we're going to eliminate this overspending on bullshit that we don't need it. Did you hear what the fucking LA wants to do?
No.
So, and Biden wants to support this shit. So Biden wants to support it. And dude, okay, man, here it is. I don't like Biden. He's a mumbling, bumbling idiot. I'm just putting it out there.
All right.
But I will admit it. He is the president. Much as I hate to say it. So unlike some people that be like, man, he ain't my president. No. He's the president. It sucks. You don't always like the president that you have, but he is the president.
Right.
And then, and then I try to give him some benefit of the doubt because, hey, man, he is the commander in chief. Fuck it, damn it, it sucks, but there it is. But this is my problem with this, is he's actually getting behind this. So the Port of LA, in their great fucking wisdom, thought that, well, hey, we got a way to ease this congestion. You have these rules in place with these newer trucks and their emissions, but yet, just because a truck isn't new doesn't mean that it doesn't pass the emissions test, all right? So it still passes. You're just being assholes about it. So you're trying to blame a driver shortage. No, there's not a driver shortage. They're there. You're just being fucking hypocritical. Yeah.
Hi.
So now, because they're looking like fools because all these drivers are taking the video of all these trucks sitting,
Right.
Here's their way to ease the congestion. So they are going to start fining the ships $100 a day per container if they don't get unloaded. Basically, because they screwed up, these ships are going to get fined hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Good Lord.
It's to force them to go to another port. And of course, Florida's like, hey, we'll do it. Well, now you're going to overload the Panama Canal, which was designed, over a fucking 100 years ago?
Well
handle that volume, okay? But they don't have a choice, so they're going to have to go to other ports. And all of a sudden, the president's like, hey, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to be behind it. Dude, man, you're going to make me win 2024 so fucking easily. You idiot.
Oh, my God, that's great. Oh, hey,
Hey, Tyler. First off, when I become president,
Spam
dude,
risk is calling me. Right?
that office is not going to be called the Secretary of Defense. I'm going to change that name.
Oh.
It's going to be the Secretary of Offense. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, this is Autumn Gate calling with Navient Department of Education. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, wrong call.
So, yeah, it's going to be the Secretary of Offense because a great defense is a great offense.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, how are you going to defend from these motherfuckers over here? Boom! We're going to drop it just like that.
Drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard.
Yes, Eric, you can tase them too. Why the hell not?
My daughter says smelling moonshine helps with congestion.
Moonshine is legal. It's just the illegal moonshine that's not legal. Unfortunately, you got some. Look, man, the tradition of moonshine, the old style. Hell, dude, that's where NASCAR came from because of the drivers running. Dude, we got a lot to be thankful because of moonshiners. But unfortunately, there are bad moonshiners out there that don't give a shit about their product and just about making money instead of their customers. So, look, I don't believe in all the laws of man. That's not the way I was raised. I just don't do it.
Right.
There are certain laws that I agree with. You know, God, his commandments were good. But law was put in place by powerful men to change the laws so that way they have the advantage. We talked about this before. If I rezoned an area and I kicked everyone out of their damn home, that's perfectly legal. But yet, if I was just some ruthless villain that went in and did it, I'd go to prison. One has the law on their side, one doesn't. So I don't believe in all the laws of man. There's some that are just wonky and screwed up. When it comes to moonshiners, there are plenty of people I know that are on the other side of the law, but they're still great people. They just it's a fine line. It really is. And you know, there are legit moonshiners out there that are making a living for the family. They got customers, but they do it right. They don't they actually will balance out their high and low end. So that way it's not too over and they don't blind nobody because your first run of moonshine. The
first run's poison.
Somebody was told this to me. I have no idea about this.
I ain't gonna lie, I do. Fuck you.
But your first run of moonshine is toxic. It's poison.
Yeah.
Right? You have to get rid of it. It's called the head. So there are those that are legit, you know, and it's because it's not taxed. It's illegal.
But the taxes was paid on the corn.
But because of those out there that don't care and that kill people, that's why moonshining, depending on how it's done, is illegal. But there are distilleries that do good moonshine. I'm just saying, talk to, oh, damn it, what's his name?
Waylon Jennings.
You see him on the actual show, Moonshiners?
Oh,
one started his own and he went legit.
Yeah.
The other ones got their names that are attached to it. But there is a couple that are in Illinois. Good dudes. Moonshine is definitely something different. It'll burn.
Yeah, man. I mean, you you better be sitting on a stump or something before you take your first shot, and it better be a low one. Make sure it's low to the ground, because it's going to come back and kick you.
It is legal to make shine. Just saying.
It's not legal to distribute and sell for profit.
Yeah,
without a license.
You're not paying your taxes. But, you know, I want to know, if a moonshiner legit does do it illegally and he sells the moonshine, and at the end of the year, he pays taxes as a self-employed business owner, but he doesn't say what the business is, even though that it's a higher tax. But if that person was to do it, since they're technically paying tax on it, would it be illegal then?
You know, you're walking a gray area there.
I mean, seriously, the whole point of that is, you know, no proper taxation. That's why it's illegal, right?
Right.
So if they were paying their self-employment tax, which is like 33%, it's stupid. Right. But if they were to do that and they made a bunch of money, could they be like, here's my tax filings, here's the documents of what I made, here's the taxes I paid on it. Technically now, could you really be illegal? I do like the old story of Moonshiner Annie, who lived on the border of, what was it, West Virginia and Virginia.
Yeah.
It was the cabin in the woods, and she had a distillery in there. And when the Virginia would show up, she would actually slide it over to the other side of the cabin because it was built on the damn border.
Right.
Well, then all of a sudden, well, does your warrant include this? Because I'm over in Virginia, not West Virginia. And then vice versa, when they would show up, she'd slide it back to the other side. You can't touch it.
It's actually pretty smart. Until they both show up at the same time and go, now what?
Well, there's no kits for it because, dude, copper's expensive as hell.
Right.
And the art of it is that's part of the art,
The copper tubing.
You get your copper tubing, you build your copper steel, you get your thumper. Mm-hmm. But also know, man, if you do it wrong, alcohol vapors go boom. And they can go boom real big time too.
They go boom quicker than meth lab.
Eric's got it right, man. That old smoky blue flame is some strong shit.
That's right. Yeah, and Tyler's right. You pay taxes on the ingredients like the corn and the yeast and everything else, So you're paying taxes, then your self-employment tax.
You are, but you are also taking that to create a new product. And then when you're selling that new product and the government doesn't get their shit, they get their fingers on everything. Come on, man. Just like, so, technically speaking, if you had a bunch of money in the bank and, when you earn interest, technically speaking, that interest you earn in the bank, you're supposed to claim that on your taxes as income.
I got to pay interest.
I'm fucking serious. It was so big they couldn't get her out of the house to arrest her. Man, that was just smart on her part.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, fucking chainsaws were invented. Son of a
bitch! Some result is... what did Tyler say here? Same result as, say, baking a cake. Only difference is cakes aren't alcoholic.
Well, no, what kind of cake now look at a bakery. You buy all those ingredients, and then they bake the cookies and all that. And when they sell it, that's goods and services, and that's taxed.
Hey, so I got a question for you.
What you got?
Is Kluge still going to be your hero if he said he's going to outrun you for 2024 for president?
I'll throw him in Gitmo.
Because it says right there, Kluge is your hero.
Yeah, but if he runs against me and wins, I'll put him in Gitmo.
Oh, okay.
No, Kluge will always be my hero. Kluge's a good dude.
Let's see. Did you hear that the government is trying to tax cash
apps? Yep.
That's bullshit.
Now, this is another problem that I have. You keep adding more and more tax, and it's because, well, with the times, and this is their defense.
Right.
With times, things get more expensive, and it's like, okay, that's right. Things do get more expensive, but you're going to punish us because you're constantly overspending. Even when you say, "Hey, we came out with a budget," but yet your budget is always short, so you always don't pay enough, and you're always going further into debt. Well, my problem is this: you can sit there and say, "Well, things become more expensive every year." That's right. But yeah, you guys vote for a pay raise every year and get it. Minimum wage federally doesn't really move. Hell, I think federally it's still sitting at like $8 or something.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's seriously, it's still sitting. If you look up federally, it's like $8. It ain't moved. But here's my thing. Fine and dandy. Your defense is because things go up in price. But yet you guys don't want to do any of that. However, you don't sit there and say, hey, if you make this amount of money, you're going to pay X amount of dollars. It's a percentage. So if I'm making more money in theory, you should be getting more money. So why is it that way back then the government could run off of 2% tax on that,
Right.
and then all of a sudden we need this, and it's 3, and it's 4, and it's 7. I think in Illinois it's 7.25, and that's just the state. So that's not even counting the federal what you're paying. And every year you want to tax more. Illinois we all know Illinois is broke as shit. All right.
Right.
I mean, beyond broke. So what does Pritzker do? Pritzker do when he first got in the office, I was like, holy shit, look at this dude. He's doing something. He legalizes marijuana. Now, I do not partake in marijuana because still technically, federally, it's illegal, and my job does not allow me. Even though it's legal in Illinois, I run under federal, so I can't. So he legalizes that. And Illinois is just like dollars making it rain, right? So you have that big extra income coming. He legalizes gambling, video poker, dollars, all that money coming in. So you take all this combination, and then he even ups it from 5 games to 6 games. So dollars, more money coming in. And we're actually going further into debt. That's because you're overspending, you dumbass.
Wow.
If I owe $30,000 and I have a monthly payment of $400, $500, or $1,000, whatever it may be, if I don't pay that, my debt doesn't go down. So I can rack up more debt, and I get charged with interest. However, if I turn around and I grab my freaking credit card,
right,
and I make a payment, okay, cool, great, I made a payment, I get another month. But I got to pay back that payment. So, and then it incurs interest. So the only thing you're doing is you're not getting rid of this debt. You're actually expanding the debt. You cannot pay off your debts with a credit card. It makes no fucking sense. And Illinois jumped and made this extra money, and we still can't balance a fucking budget? And you're going off a percentage. So when you're saying, well, the price of everything goes up, it's a percentage. It's not a flat rate you're having us pay. So again, what the fuck is going on here? And then they're like, well, we're going to tax the rich. That's a great idea in theory, but let's be honest.
It's good on paper.
The rich are rich for a reason. They're not fucking stupid, okay? The only people that are rich and are that stupid to just screw it up are usually your lotto winners. And I'm not bagging if you're a lotto winner. Congratulations. But how many of them get in trouble?
Leave it to my daughter.
What in the hell is she get in trouble for?
I already know. We were just chatting about it. But yeah, okay, got to put it back up. It's not Mayhem Unleashed unless someone winds up in Facebook jail. Yeah. But my God, it's my daughter that did it this time.
So your problem comes in with you're overspending like a son of a bitch. And it wasn't me. I was at work. And I lost my train of thought because you interrupted me.
Here, I'll help. How's that work?
Debt? Yeah.
That is the U.S. national debt clock. Running in real time.
Yeah, damn near $29 trillion.
Look at how many thousands that goes up in a minute.
Dude, it goes up 1,000 in seconds. Literally in seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at your tax revenue that's coming in. It's amazing.
That's what I thought. It was something else, Klug. But yeah. Look at that. Isn't this insane? That number right there.
I don't know, man. It's
our federal spending is going up by the trillion or by the thousands every second.
Mm-hmm. And yet, then you want to turn around and you want to tax the ships that are coming in. You know, I saw something the other day. It made me absolutely happy when I saw it because it speaks truth. There is no shipping shortage or crisis for American-made products, but the problem is having American-made products.
Very true. That's very true.
You know, there are some places their toothpicks come from fucking China. We can't make toothpicks here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Come on, man. Build back better my ass. Dude. Oh, the rich.
Right.
You got lotto winners that win it and they don't know how to do it and they end up blowing through their money. All right. So, and then for the press secretary of the White House to make the comment, we find it absolutely appalling that the rich that we tax would pass it on to, like, you know, the ones that are mega millionaires that are rental properties.
Right.
You don't think you think they're gonna eat the cost? No. They're gonna turn around and they're gonna up the rent on their tenants. Or what about these billionaires that own sports teams? They're gonna up the fucking price every time they have to pay more salary to a ball player. No matter what sport it is, their ticket prices go up.
Well,
so if you honestly think that the rich are going to just eat it and be like, oh, okay, you want to tax us? Yeah, we'll get us out of debt. No. But for so long, you gave them tax breaks because they were rich. Dude, seriously, a flat 7 or 8% across the board. No matter where you are, a flat percentage across the board. The more you make, yeah, the more you're going to pay, but have that flat percentage. However, I do agree that there needs to be something to bring business back here. Manufacturing plants back here. Hey, look, if you build here, because yes, if you have an industry here, you are paying higher rates. You are having to pay higher insurance because of workman's comp and things like that, and because of unions. I get that. That's the way we did it, OSHA, and making it safe and this and that. So it does cost more to have American-made products than having it made overseas. But how you balance that out? Hey, look, over here, I'm going to give you a tax break on your land. As long as your business is going, man, maybe you don't even pay property tax on that land. Pay your road taxes because your trucks are driving and beating up the roads. But you got to, it's a give and take. And if you're going to take, you're going to have to give. And if you give, you're going to have to take.
I get it. I know what I want. I've got it figured out. I want us to get the pipeline back. I want us to bring industry back to the United States as far as manufacturing. And I want to see less imported goods. And in trade, we give Mexico all the chicken farms.
Hell no, dude.
Why?
You can't give Mexico all the chicken farms. I understand you're trying to, starve out Tyler's sex addiction. But, dude, I'm a big chicken dude. I'm not going to be paying a fortune just because the chickens aren't fucking bred and made here anymore.
It'd be a Mexico chicken, so it should be about the same.
Dude, they already got fucking Mexican chicken. They're called lizards.
That's a little prejudice, man.
Dude, what the fuck? Are you serious, dude? They eat iguanas, okay?
So? I've had iguana.
So have I. It's not bad, but that's what they will tell you themselves. That's the fucking Mexican chicken.
Tyler wants to know what the hell? What's the answer to the oil problem?
Answer to all problems, Will Height 2024. How'd you get oil out of all?
Well, I'm sitting farther back, and I've got it in a small font. And Tyler is governor of Illinois.
I think he was saying answer to all problems, Will Height 2024. And him as governor of Illinois.
Oh, God. The state bird would become the fucking chicken. No. I'll move anywhere. No, not Tyler is the governor of Illinois. No. It's a bad idea.
Oh.
Oh, what did Amanda say here? Tyler, if you want clucked, there is one here in Springfield down the street from them in a trailer park.
Asian people also eat snake, and I've had snake.
Snake's good. I won't
Snake's
eat
not
snake.
bad.
Yeah.
Snake is also one that if you overcook it, I mean slightly, the meat's no good. It's trashed.
Yeah, I was gonna say it becomes
no
garbage. Then.
I've had shark. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I haven't had octopus though. I heard that's actually a delicacy and it's not too bad.
I'm not a fan. Just like I'm not a fan of squid.
If Tyler is the governor, then I'm the lieutenant governor. Yeah, you guys can spoon every night.
Oh, there you go. Yep, Fat 420 is Tyler's lieutenant governor. Great. Okay, so the state bird would be the chicken.
You don't need us.
Would you let me finish?
Shit.
The state bird would be the chicken, and the state pastime would be waffle stomping.
No. Look what happened to COVID.
Oh, man.
They keep coming out with more and more about. I don't think it was eating a bat, but whatever.
Guano?
No, I don't think
Bumblebee
it has
tuna?
anything to do with that shit. But
Bumblebee tuna?
that don't even answer for some of the stupid shit going on.
I know. All right, so we have to start off tonight. We have the top 10 sexiest Halloween costumes.
No nurse. Not
no
in the top
naughty
10.
nurse on the list, though.
All right, what's number 10?
Number 10 is Sexy Red Riding Hood.
Really?
Actually, not bad.
Fuck all that.
No, I'm telling you, not bad. Number 9, Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader.
Boo.
Number 8, Cop.
That's just because they want bonded.
Number 7, the Sexy General.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't. You put the word general to it? No. Number 6, Catwoman.
Okay.
I'd go with Catwoman.
I think, dude, it sounds like somebody was just trying way too hard to change up the list.
Right. Number 5, oldie but a goodie, Playboy Bunny.
That's about right.
Yeah. Number 4, the Sexy Pirate.
Yeah.
Number 3, the Leopard Print Girl. No. Number 2, schoolgirl costume.
Knew that was going to be there.
And number 1 is the Sexy Cougar cat suit.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Lame ass list. Whoever made that, you should be shot.
HalloweenInspiration.com.
Fuck HalloweenInspiration.com. And pirates have crabs.
And so does Tyler.
Oh.
Tyler's at work tonight.
Tyler might be getting a customer this weekend. At least I'm hoping so. He says he's meeting up with him. See what happens.
Tyler is at work tonight because
half the crew's still out.
What's that?
Half the crew's still out with COVID.
Well, half the crew's still out with COVID, and evidently his boss is very upset with him.
Again?
Yep.
Tyler went in, sneeze and fart at the same time.
Tyler went in and used the bathroom. That was his boss's bathroom. And we heard about this. Then his boss went in there and used it later. Like right after Tyler, the seat was still warm. Yeah, well, Tyler's boss got crabs. And he's pretty sure it came from Tyler.
Amanda just got a Facebook warning over the China comment. Are you fucking serious?
No, I mean, that's how it's getting, man. That is literally
All
how
she said was someone probably got stupid in China and ate bat shit.
I know.
Oh,
That's how it's getting. Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Fucking Facebook. Fucking Meta. Isn't that their new name? Or
Yeah, they're supposed to be changing to Meta.
what does that even mean?
Well, it'll still be Facebook. It's just the corporate name is changing.
Fuck Mark Zuckerberg, bitch.
So, now, you and I...
And just like that, boop, he got eliminated.
Right. Now, you and I were both in the military.
What's the military?
Well, you were a Marine. I was in the Army. We were both in the military. And we had to worry about something in the military. I'm sure you remember what that was.
Dude, you want me to narrow it down to one fucking thing?
S.
You still want me to narrow it down to one fucking thing?
STDs.
Dude, there's plenty of fucking things to worry about that start with S.
But
I was stationed out in fucking California, dude. Snakes is a big one.
But the big one was STDs.
Not really, if you were fucking smart with it. Condoms, and don't sleep with the dirty ones that sleep with everybody else.
Duh.
Can I get you some crowns? Fuck you. Fat 420, now you're a prick. Only if it's Crayola.
I was going to get
I don't want that generic shit.
I was going to get you some fruit roll-up crayons. There's some Jolly Ranchers.
You said spanking your kid. Man, okay, dude, everybody in the world needs to listen. Right here. Ears open. Eyes open. Just putting your kids on timeout doesn't fucking work, okay? Spank that ass.
All right, so getting back to what I was saying, STDs were a concern. What would you have done if they said that there was a flesh-eating STD? So you've been like, oh, hell no.
Fuck that. Ain't even taking that chance.
Right? So if you're in the UK, there's apparently a flesh-eating STD that is sweeping England.
Why is it always Europe?
Well,
literally always Europe. Dude, the Black Plague. You know how they fucking ended the Black Plague? It was simple. Fucking sanitation! A goddamn sewer system! Yeah, fucking nasty son of a...
The one thing that was dirtier than Steve's apartment. But not dirtier than Steve's truck. That's pretty dirty. Oh, very dirty. God, nothing is as dirty as Steve's foot. All right, so donovanosis is a rare flesh-eating, sexually transmitted disease that is sweeping through England and the UK. I'm not supposed to laugh, but it's good.
That's fucking foul, but that is a problem, dude. Like
NHS doctor and TikToker Dr. Karan Raj, who has over 4 million followers on the platform of TikTok, made a video recently about the infection, explaining how sufferers can experience beefy red ulcers on their genitals. Oh, God. It's not funny.
It kind of is. Truth, just speaking.
Okay, I'm gonna be under control. I can't help it, man. Beefy red ulcers. You could have found a better way to describe that.
Well, wait. What doesn't one of them create fucking open sores and shit? So isn't it sort of the same? Fuck all that. Look, the worst on STDs, because man, they always hyped on it. Every time when you got leave, hey, don't
Bag of
fucking
shit.
screw around. You know, fuck, dude, they even gave away condoms.
Right.
So my thing is if you were dumb enough, I you know, you're just stupid for it. But you know, and shit happens. You may think you found someone that appears clean and doesn't. But the only real big outbreak and issue that I remember for my particular unit when we were there is some of them when they were close to the field, when you're not fully deployed for your training or whatever, they actually would have porta potties close to it.
Right.
So you didn't have to run all the way in, but you weren't all the way out yet. Anyway, there somebody was apparently, you know, and was heavily infested with crabs because there was a few people that ended up getting it just by using the fucking porta potties.
Right.
Well, it is because of that, when that little outbreak was happening, that anytime I had to piss, it was, you know, piss with, you know, just let the wind carry it away. And then if I had to shit, well, damn it, we had little shovels, dig a little hole, take a shit, cover it up, you're good. I was actually afraid of using the porta potties there for a while because there were so many other guys that were getting fucking crabs just using the damn porta potty. I wasn't going to have that shit.
Dig the cat hole latrine and call it a day.
Hey, look, man, it worked. Now, okay, so you civilians won't understand this, but they used to dig these, you know, nice little holes, and then they would take pipe. All right, so imagine this: they took these pipes and they would set them out. So it'd be like four of them, and they'd have their little space, so you can see my diagram there. So what would happen is the guys would walk up, and you literally are just aiming into these tubes, and your piss was going in, and that was like your toilet, okay? So
I remember those.
Yeah, and you know, you may think that's weird and bad and this and that. Well,
it worked.
It worked because if you have, you know, 100 dudes just pissing here and pissing there, your problem is sooner or later you're going to run out of areas to walk, and then you're stepping in puddles of fucking piss.
And crabs.
And crabs.
Well, apparently this disease, the lesions are described as beefy in medical guidelines as they're red and veiny in appearance. It sets them apart from genital warts. God, I had to pick that one line to read, and I didn't know. I did not know before I started reading it. Symptoms tend to show up a week to 3 weeks after infection, and it generally spreads from sexual contact. It's a skin disease that, if left untreated, these ulcers start to bleed, become painful, foul-smelling, and they have been associated with cancer because it's basically a bacteria that won't eat your flesh away, but it pretty much rots your wiener off.
All right. So I did not experience this.
No, thank God. Me either.
No. The story I'm about to tell.
But I think Tyler should experience this particular disease.
But my recruiter was telling me. Now, see, we used to have bases in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I heard about these great parties over there and all these great adventures. So selling over, cool, great. The bases are basically, the Philippine Army has taken over these old bases and setups. However, they used to cater real good to American servicemen and money.
Yeah.
Now, I was always told that if I ever got the chance to go to the Philippines, that candy is the big thing. They don't really have it over there. And peanut brittle especially is just as good as cash in some places. Now, of course, they do have, the lady of the night and brothels that you could go to that were clean-ish.
Right. Ish being the operative word.
Ish. So my recruiter told me one night, he was like, all the guys that were single decided to go have their fun and get their release. And one guy decided that he just wasn't going to fucking pay. And he didn't pay for sex. He was too good, and that was above him, and he couldn't pay for sex. So he went out to a bar and he found a local lady. The problem is that at this time, and I believe he said this was the early 90s. So their standards weren't exactly clean-ish.
No.
So all of a sudden, when they are back on the ship, a couple days later, going to their next post, this blood-curdling scream came from the head. Now, for you civilians, that's the bathroom. Came from the head. Guy screaming. And I guess he was so infected with an STD that not only had it swelled up to where it was extremely painful if the doctors, somewhat touched it, the pain was excruciating, but actual chunks of flesh were falling off.
Oh.
Because not only did he sleep with this woman unprotected, he decided that since he was drunk at that bar to go out back and jump into the river. Now, let me tell you why this is bad. This is why TJ's got a fucking oh shit face here.
No!
They don't, some of these areas are very secluded and they don't have plumbing. So when your local, bar patrons have a little too much to drink, need to relieve themselves, they walk down to the river and handle their business. So this river is the bathroom. And this dude decided to swim in the river.
Oh, God.
And from what I was told, in order to treat and combat the STD and the other diseases that he got, he had to take up to 20 shots a day, and 5 of those was directly into his member.
Youch! Hey, you want a good laugh? It's going to take me a couple seconds. I got to run into the other room, but you want a good laugh?
Oh, no.
I found something that Tyler lost.
Oh, shit. The Revo. Yeah. Pico Gurnau. Grande. Ladies and gentlemen, the things that you will experience in the military isn't just about war. You will learn life lessons from stupidity. You will learn about the you know what? You will find out what extreme boredom is as well. To the edge of insanity. That doesn't make me laugh. I already know about that.
I found Tyler's missing chip.
I've been there, done that. It sucks. This is Popeye's fleshlight. No.
All right, so I brought something else too, because I was talking earlier about this. My psoriasis, we've talked about it quite a bit. It got really out of hand. And I mean, especially this year. Like to the point that it was hurting to walk. It was hurting to lay down. It was hurting to sit up. I was itching all the time. All right.
You know, it's not wise to say that after we just talked about STDs.
I know, right? No, this was not an STD, Jason. Before you say it, fucking Jason.
He's only thinking the same thing. We literally just got done talking. Yeah, and I was itching all the time.
Well, I'm all right. You know, psoriasis. What happens is psoriasis is an autoimmune disease, and
did you swim in the fecal?
No,
grande?
No. But see, the thing is, what it does is it starts attacking your immune system starts attacking your skin, and it basically starts killing your skin off. And you wind up with like big plaque spots that the bigger they get, the worse it gets, you know? So it's taken months to get a medication that should work. This is it. Humira, twice a month. One shot every 2 weeks. There's the button. There's the needle. This one's obviously expended because I wasn't waiting. And it works just like an EpiPen. And just, well, you know.
You sneaky dog. You loaded that up with liquid cocaine, didn't you?
Damn right.
You might as well. They fucking falsified it anyway.
And it went right onto a stripper's ass.
Oh, wait a minute. It's liquid. How did it stay on there?
It didn't stay there for long.
Well, good point.
My nose got busy.
That's right.
No, actually it goes in the thigh. And so, you know, I'm sitting there.
Is it like cellulitis? No, it's nothing close to cellulitis, dude.
No, actually, no. The only person who's ever been on or around the show that's ever wound up with cellulitis that put him in the hospital was Rage.
There are some that call it they call it alligator skin. It looks nothing like it, but it's dry. It's rough. It's irritating as fuck.
Yeah,
and I feel for anybody who has to fuck with it. I mean,
look, I'll show you a mild spot,
and that's considered mild. So those that get it real bad, it'll take up their whole arm, or if they're really unfortunate, they'll break it out on their face, and that.
Yeah. There. Oh yeah, it's on my face.
Look at them fucking bags under your eyes, dude. Get some fucking sleep.
I've been trying. I've had psoriasis fighting me.
No, you just have your fucking truck just say, "Shut down the engine now!" Sending your alarms and
fucker last night. Oh, that fucking bitch last night. Truck did great going down to Texas, coming back from Texas, everything. And then I'm sitting there outside where I had to deliver this morning, and I had just gone to sleep maybe 10 o'clock last night.
Was there a real place in Marine Corps boot camp called My Motherfucker? Okay, it's not boot camp, but I know what you're talking about, and it's called Mount Motherfucker. And okay, when you're at Marine Corps boot camp, MCRD San Diego, when you do the Crucible, you go on what they call the Reaper. Now, when you're at Pendleton and you're doing MCT, or fuck it, if you're just at Pendleton and they get pissed at you or bored, you go up what they call Mount Motherfucker. And it has got this name because it is a motherfucker. Like, it's literally steep as a son of a bitch. When you're crawling up this thing, you can reach out and point it, and if it happens to rain, man, you're digging in the butt of your rifle, it is motherfucker.
Yep.
It's good times, though. Good times.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like Big Baines. Fuck you.
Actually, you know what? Let's see if I don't screw this up. All right. If I can find it,
You got a
I
picture
will
of Mount Motherfucker, don't you?
of course I got a picture of Mount Motherfucker. Problem is finding it. So
Yeah,
you keep talking.
Big Bane's there at Fort McClellan, Alabama. Oh my God. I saw Mount Motherfucker, and they were pretty close. I think Mount Motherfucker may have had it in grade. What's going on, JD? How are you feeling since the surgery? That's what we want to know. He says, damn wheelchairs need more padding. Man, you know what? You're in a wheelchair. That's perfect. Because, if you're waiting for the bathroom, you could just roll up there and fart, and you'll clear the way. Because nobody's going to yell at a guy in a wheelchair for trying to get to the bathroom and then ripping a fart. Dude, that is awesome. Wonder if it'd work at the bar. Roll up there in a wheelchair, rip a fart, see if the bar will move so you can get a drink. I know it works Christmas shopping. You find it? This look on Jay's face is classic that's stuck and froze there. Oh, no. And I lost him. But it looks like he got me the picture of Mount Motherfucker. All right. Let's see if we can get this shared. All right. We have a picture here of MCRD San Diego. Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego. So that's one. Where the men train, it says. I know plenty of people that would argue that. And here is his favorite memory. This, everybody, is Mount Motherfucker. He's eventually going to realize he logged out. That's what's going to be funny. Mount Motherfucker right there.
There is Mount Motherfucker. You can see the lovely trails
going up and down.
That first stretch, dude. And imagine you were climbing this thing full gear.
Yep.
So yeah, I got bad back and bad knees, but this was like the start, okay? And
this
then
was one of the reasons.
You add in the wrestling and the young and dumb shit and FedEx on top of that. You know what, man? You're absolutely right, Klug.
He's right.
They do. Yeah.
What about here?
What is this place right there, bud? What's this dude saying?
You need to. I will forward this picture to Kluge, and let's get him to doctor it up with his skills. He may put Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Just say Mount and then have a picture of Samuel L. Jackson. You already got it. Mount Motherfucker.
Right. JD says if he rips a fart, it's probably going to be a shart.
Yeah, it might be.
Well, then he could roll around and go, would you wipe my ass for me?
That'd be a donation for somebody.
Hey, if you make a donation to Wrestling for a Cure, we'll let you wipe JD's ass.
That's foul.
Oh, God. That could be a good donation. Who wants a day doing the duty of wiping JD Bring the Pain McTaggart's ass?
God damn, man. He is killing it.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, just, well, you know how that I've been investing in cryptocurrency. And everyone's all about Bitcoin. You know, it's
right.
You can make some money at it. Bitcoin's the granddaddy of it all, you know, kind of the start. And Shiba's really doing good right now. Actually, all of them are doing pretty good. But I invested a few months back in one called SafeMoon. Now, I liked it because they came out with their own wallet, and they also came out with their tokens are going to be for online gaming and video games and things like that, which that's not going away anytime soon. So I just really like it. But let's be honest, there's risk when you get involved in investing. Now I have your IRAs. I got Edward Jones, which that actually comes out of my paycheck. Every week I make a contribution to it. I also make a monthly contribution to 2 different ones at Horse and Win, one for my wife, one for myself.
Right.
But I also invest in other things here and there and just take a shot at it, So Safe Moon just happened to be it. Well, yesterday I ended up making $200. Didn't do nothing. It's just I've already got the money in there. And with the stock raising the way it did, and you're literally buying each of these tokens at a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a cent.
Right.
And today it did the same thing. Like in a matter of a couple hours, it made me another $70.
Hey.
But there's the guy who told me about it. Yesterday he made over $1,000.
No shit.
Yeah, made over $1,000. Today he's already over $800. So in the last 2 days, that's over $1,800 that it's made for him.
And all Tyler's done is made out with a toilet seat.
For example, Klug, he invested $8 in Shiba, and it's up to 85 now.
There you go.
So and the only reason I actually, because when I first heard about it, it didn't strike me, and then the more and more I thought about it, it started, catching on. Because do I think that we'll go to a cashless society? I don't know. I know a lot more people are using less cash. Matter of fact, I can't remember the last time I really used cash.
Right.
Because you got your debit cards and your credit cards. And, that stuff's insured if you have the right accounts in case something gets stolen or whatever.
Right.
So that's how I looked at it, and that's why I got in on it.
I mean, it does good, I don't think in our lifetime we'll see a cashless society, but I do think it's coming.
Yeah, I saw that too, Klug. Yeah, eventually. But the way I looked at it is, there's risk. Could you get rich from it? If you're lucky, there's always going to be that penny stock that starts off and it goes nuts. But They're so few and rare. But then again, the way I look at it is I put this money in. If I go 3, 4, 5 years and it finally gets up to a penny, with the amount of tokens that I got, as of right now, it's like almost 88 million tokens.
Right.
And if it hits a penny, that would be $880-something thousand. I'm cool with that if it fucking just hits a penny stock.
Right. Now, the Tyler size condom started as a penny stock and they declined. I mean, I haven't been able to bring that one back at all. Nobody wants to buy them. They said it's too small.
Want to go back to 86 and invest in Apple?
It's not a bad idea. Given says he's got a few and some Bitcoin and now a bunch of Portillo stock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I invested in Portillo's today.
If Shiba hits $1, you're going to have 1.115 million. Yeah.
Yep, there you go. But yeah, I invested in Portillo's today. I went and bought a Italian beef and sausage sandwich with some fries and an iced tea.
That's investing for now. We're talking later. It might be invested later. It won't be worth shit.
Well, it kind of turns into shit.
Saw what I did there.
I'll tell you what happened afterwards was, be somewhere else.
Look, I'll tell you this, man. If Safe Moon hits $1, I'll have 800, or I'll have $88 million.
Yeah.
And Klug invested $20 in Portillo's today. You know, it's funny. As long as I've worked at FedEx and I have no FedEx stock.
I don't blame you.
I
don't blame you.
I fucking, you know. Yes, safe moon.
Yeah, I seriously, I don't blame you because, you know, the whole damn thing. The whole thing is that, and that was another thing. His truck got hit yesterday too.
Maybe that's why it was whining.
By a fucking FedEx ground delivery contract driver. Ah! Fucker!
Yes, Tim, it's crypto.
Oh, man, that pissed me off, too. Not only hit the truck, hit and run. Like, you little fucking bastard.
Oh, you didn't tell me it was a hit and run.
It was a hit and run.
You got video?
No. Just paint. But the truck stop got the video.
Well, that's what I mean. Somebody's got video.
Yeah. Because I'm in that truck stop twice a week.
That dude lost his job.
I mean, and they know me, and I go walking in there, and they go, no. And I said, yeah, it was my truck. All right, hang on. We already got it keyed up.
And see, dude, you know, man, it happens so often. And these fuckers just take off, and they think they won't get caught. Well, look, even if you do it, own up to it, man. If you fuck up, you fuck up. I'm so sick and tired of the youth not taking responsibility for shit you do. It may be a bad situation, and you may get in some trouble. But if you own it, odds are you're going to be all right. However, if you run away from it, I guarantee you, when you get caught, that driver will lose everything.
Right. Fat 420 says he's going to invest in Pizza Ranch, the local Asian buffet, and Burger King this weekend. Next weekend will be Portillo's, Wendy's, and another local pizza place.
And this is why you have to waffle stomp so much.
Hey, but you know what? He is saving in toilet paper. He doesn't have to buy toilet paper.
I mean, dude, you know, up until recently, when this whole waffle stomping joke and all this started, I thought it was just one big joke. I didn't realize there are actually a lot of people that openly admit to shitting in the shower.
Oh, yeah.
And it's blowing my mind. Like, you know, what, a couple years ago when people were coming out and saying, hey, the earth is flat, I thought they were fucking joking. There are legit people that think the fucking earth is flat. Holy dude.
Hey, you know what? And here's another one. Here's another one for Fat 420 waffle stomping. He's not buying toilet paper, so he's saving money there. And if he does clog up the drain with it, he rents. So it's the landlord's problem.
I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I do want to own rental property. And let me find this shit out. Man, I will snake that, and whatever comes the fuck out, I will bag it and make sure I throw it in their fucking car. Or, I mean, dude, no.
Well, if you did that at Steve's house and he was doing it, threw it in his truck, and just improved the smell.
That's fucking wrong.
Dude, that truck is so dirty.
It all goes to septic tank. Dude, I don't give a fuck. There's the plumbing going from your toilet to the septic tank is a hell of a lot more better suited for that waste than the drain going from your fucking tub.
Dude, it's got a, all right, from your toilet to your septic, that's a 4-inch drain line in diameter. So, I mean, you're talking, all right, it doesn't matter how big that turd is. It will go through there unless you somehow shit like, I don't know.
Bono?
Yeah. Mike Myers. You crapped out fat bastard. But dude, it generally, like, a normal turd will go through that. A abnormally large turd, but still, will go through that. The drain coming out of your bathtub, on the other hand, is 2 inches in diameter. Oh, God.
So I just checked. Safe Moon has made me $190 today.
I guess I got to describe this. Steve, one of the listeners, Christina, her and her husband went and they got Steve a couch. And it got nicknamed the sex couch. The sex couch has not seen any sex at Steve's house. Matter of fact, he tried putting the moves on a girl on the sex couch, and she kind of pushed him away and said, "Yeah, I got to go home."
Hot water and laxative waters down.
God. So, what Klug is saying is the sex couch got its first stains, but Steve was home alone.
Wow, wow. Well, sometimes things happen.
It is what it is.
Be what it be, man.
It are what it are. It do what it do.
Let's see what the Fighting Illini are doing.
That's a question for the ages. Good God, man. No, it's amazing to me that Steve admits 2/3 of the shit that he admits. A mixture of jizz, shit, and Cheetos dust. Oh, God. Givens, I don't think Scotchgard was used.
That's foul, dude.
Dude, no, let's make it even worse. When he was, back when he was in the hospital and we were always saying, get better, get better. Well, somebody snuck him up some Cheetos. And he ate the Cheetos. Then after eating the Cheetos, he, kind of like the old Native American guy, he wound the watch. He wound up the sundial without cleaning the Cheetos off of his hand. Next morning, in walks the nurse. A couple of days earlier, he had been complaining about chafing. By complaining about the chafing, he actually talked the nurses into rubbing cream on his genitals.
No, you've already told this story.
Okay. Well, the one nurse came in and she goes, "Wait, it's all orange. How did that happen?" And Steve's like, well, I don't know, but you can clean it off. Trying to be flirty. She went, got washcloth and rag and cold water and cleaned it off. And then gave him his cream. When they sent in, after about a week of this happening, they sent in a large male to give him the cream. Next day, he's like, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, that one's already been told.
The problem is it's real.
I get that.
You can't make shit like that up. Oh, God. Givens said that he's got a couple of stupid criminals. I want to hear this stupid criminals.
Yeah, he's on his way home, so.
I'm looking forward to that.
Right.
You know, stupid criminals are always fun. And he's got some wrestling news tonight for us, too. Which I guess the rumor is...
I got one from a worker at work 3 months ago.
Oh, God.
I'll be back. Hang on.
So I guess the rumor mill is that Ring of Honor has shut down. I guess that's been the rumor mill. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. It hasn't been confirmed, but that's the rumor. Kluge, if it's a stupid wrestling story, it probably involves Rage or Hillbilly Joe. That's the only thing I can think there. But yeah, that's what I've been hearing is that's the rumor that we are looking at Ring of Honor no longer being in existence. Now, I don't know how that's going to work out, but that's the idea. That's the rumor mill. Oh, hell. Given saying Ring of Honor isn't a rumor, it is verified. Well, I don't know. I haven't verified it. Fat 420 says it is confirmed. So there you go. No more Ring of Honor. They shut it down. Guess we won't see Ring of Honor at Wrestling for a Cure, those fuckers. God. Oh, one of these days. One of these days, I might actually get some rest. All right, everybody. So here's what we're going to do while we're waiting on Givens. And I'm guessing Will I had to take a dump or something. I'm going to find some music for us. It'd help if I use the right computer. And we're going to get something decent here. We'll go Josh Holland Band. I think that'll work for us. And I think we'll go with 1999. It's Josh Holland Band 1999 on Mayhem Unleashed.
I miss my hometown and how it used to be. It's not the same for me. Every time I come around, I feel the memories. Those days so far behind me. I miss the good old days. So fast they fade away. I wish I could go back in time, back to 99. We were so alive. I know it's impossible, and it isn't wrong for me. It's just a dream. Cake bodies and road tripping, homegrown and whiskey sipping, living young, wild and free. I was living in my own world, having fun chasing the girls. It wasn't so bad being me. I miss the good old days. So fast they fade away.
Where the hell did you go?
I wish I could go back in time, back to 99. We were so alive. I know it's impossible. It isn't wrong for me. It's just a dream. And those years they flew by. blink of an eye.
So he apparently took off.
Life moves so fast. I'll close my
What are you doing?
eyes, just take me back. I wish I could go back in time, back to '99. We were so alive. I know it's impossible, but is it wrong for me to just dream? That's my hometown, and how it used to be. It's not the same for me.
I don't miss my hometown.
So I went to use the bathroom. I come back and we're a radio station.
It's a local band, local artist. You know I like featuring local artists. I'm
I
Josh
come back
Holland.
and there's no camera and this is going on. Like, well, fuck, what I miss?
Well, I needed a drink.
Go get a drink.
I did. I had to pee. So I took care of that too. And then as I was peeing, it turned into a poop. So, I mean,
Didn't need to fucking know that.
so, you know, I mean, they were just like everything cleaned out.
Again, don't need to know that.
I know you don't want any particulars.
So shut the fuck up.
Man, I can't believe this. So what we're seeing is, or what I'm getting told is Ring of Honor is no more.
Really?
I guess that's the wrestling news.
That is, wow, dude.
That it is confirmed. Ring of Honor put out the tweet. They're going to go until April, but some talent is already going to AEW. And Ring of Honor is done.
Well, unfortunately, all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, well, if we're going to speak on wrestling news, so, of course, Mayhem Unleashedq sponsored the Mississippi trip.
That's correct.
And Tim and I went down, made great connections, and we got on the golf port. You know,
Gulfport, Mississippi. Or no, Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores. So we got down there, and it was great and all, and I thought this is something that we could do, and now it looks like we may have to work with another Fed. It's not that Diamond Championship Wrestling wasn't any good. They were more than capable. Unfortunately, the owner of the Fed, he was an older fella, welcomed us with open arms, loved what we did. Unfortunately, he's going through some health issues.
Oh, no.
And had to step away. And I understood, you know, he had to take care of himself. But it wasn't a complete out. I mean, the company, yes, is gone, the name of it, but apparently somebody came in and bought it.
Okay.
So the name will change, I believe, and depending on Duds and our contacts there, may pick it up with them or somebody else. Because, you know, whether you guys love or hate Duds, he is a very, very big voice of ours down in the Gulf Coast. I heard a beer.
That would say, I think Givens has arrived.
I love his name.
Fuck Mark Zuckerberg. He's been saying that for a while. So you're saying that Diamond Championship that you worked with in Gulf Shores is now being renamed, revamped. And
it's a brand new company.
Oh, they are? Because I was told by the last post I read by them that they closed and they were done and over with because the old man had some health issues.
He had some health issues and someone came in and bought it, but basically they bought the equipment. So as far as the name and the company of it, it's gone. But someone is taking over that territory that bought the equipment and everything from them.
So what's that? Where's that put us with that said company and Duds?
Well, see, that's the thing. It may be him, that company that took over and has the rights of that area now, or it may be the someone else down there. Because I was just talking about how Duds, whether we like him or hate him, and the fans can hate him or love him, he is a huge, huge voice for Wrestling for a Cure down on the Gulf Coast.
You're damn right.
Right.
Matter of fact, TJ was talking about how he loves the picture of us turning away, looking upset that fucking Duds won MVP of the year.
Oh, God. One of my favorite pictures. One of my favorites.
So, Tim, while you're here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, dude, TJ.
Uh-oh.
Tim and I are taking off next weekend.
Right.
This great place. Up north. And they're so damn fast. They're rocking.
Oh, no.
We are going up to Joliet to Rocket Pro Wrestling.
Oh, shit.
But
Body time next weekend.
Here's the best part.
Damn.
Either Thursday night or Friday morning before we take off, I got to run to Litchfield. But I am picking up the first batch of season 6 merchandise.
Nice.
That'll be sold. If you ordered through the online link, your gear will be shipped out to you. Or if you done picked up at store, means I'll have it. And at the next PWA show, you can get it from me or meet up with me. But here's another thing. So I know that Rocket Pro doesn't really watch this.
Right.
But I went and looked at the fine tuning of a certain object about yay big. It's got the handle and it's real birdy. It's shiny. For the first ever, it's going to be an annual award, and it's going to be given out to a wrestling fed every single year for doing something spectacular.
Really, dude?
That's the bubble wrap, like it's all shiny and neat. It's a little surprise we got.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited.
I think you told me about that earlier.
Get to present I did.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun surprise.
So me and Tim get to hand that over.
Yeah.
And every Fed that wins this, it's bragging rights for a year. You get to hold the trophy. It's yours.
That's right. What if Zuckerberg wins it?
Fuck Zuckerberg.
Fuck Facebook coming straight from the underground.
If Mark Zuckerberg, for some reason, even knew who the fuck we were and donated the biggest goddamn donation ever, I'd still say fuck Mark Zuckerberg. I'd say thank you, but I'd say fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
We'd hold the check and still give the finger.
Yeah.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time that Tim's held a check and gave the finger.
I know.
he had the God-given right to do that one, though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, yeah.
I was telling Jason this earlier, and I found something. Actually, it arrived because somebody else found it at Tyler's house and sent it to me, and it's all set for the 12-box roulette.
That's not the only thing he's got.
He doesn't really. He has no idea what he's actually fucking signed for. He really doesn't. He doesn't think about this.
There's the hey, and I'm changing one of mine because he was complaining about all being food. So I'm changing one of mine.
Whatever the 12 boxes end up being, the 12 boxes end up being. Point of it is I hope he understands what he really said. Okay, fine, I'm in. I don't think he's really 100% processed this.
Well, one of them is getting changed to a jock strap.
Yes, you told me this.
420s?
No, it's not Fat 420s.
No, it's a clean. It'll be a brand new one. No, it's clean.
Okay.
You dude, one's the jack strap, one's the cup.
Right.
And whichever opens the cup, okay, they get to, wear the cup, but the other person who gets the strap gets to kick them in the nuts.
Ooh.
So it's a give and take.
I like that.
Or it'll be together, and if they wind up with the jock strap and the cup, then Wilhite gets to kick them in the nuts.
Fair.
And if they whine, Wilhite gets to kick them 3 times in the nuts.
Sweet. It'd be like that montage, the real quick montage from the movie Ready to Rumble where they kick Jimmy King so many times. It's like whack, 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 whack.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh.
Hey, so we were promised some stupid news.
Yeah, I come across a news article that I literally sent to my Facebook Messenger, so I had it so that I could find it again. So I knew that I wanted to bring it to the show, and I'm going to do that. I actually have it pulled up right here, but I'm pulling up one other story, so I have it ready to go on the next flip.
Do either one of these involve rubber duckies?
No, they don't involve rubber duckies. All right, so there's that one. So let me click that and open it up. So I come across this article, and when I first saw the title, I instantly laughed hysterically. The wife says, what did you find? What'd you see? And I said, I found an article that beats the old lady who won against McDonald's all those years ago over the hot coffee.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ.
God damn.
There's something that beats that?
Yes.
Oh, God damn.
So,
Too rough of toilet paper?
I'm almost afraid to know.
Bring up the article. I'm going to give you the title. Are you ready? Give me a dun, 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 or some kind of fucking... That'll work. Woman sues Kellogg's for $5 million over frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts.
What?
Wait, because there's more.
Oh, God.
A woman from New York is suing the Kellogg Company for $5 million because she says the company's whole grain frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts, which are really good, by the way, does not have enough strawberries in the filling. Now, hold on here. So let me see if I get this straight. So I could sue Dr. Pepper because I can claim that it doesn't have enough pepper taste to it when I drink it anymore.
God.
So I'm going to sue you for $5 million because I feel there's not enough pepper taste to this.
For the love of God, tell me they are countersuing her for the lost cost and legal fees.
Elizabeth Russett filed a class action lawsuit on October 19th, 2021 with her lawyer, Spencer Sheehan, against Kellogg's for falsely advertising the contents of its pastry. She now has 90 days to serve the complaint to the defendant, Kellogg's Sales Company. The strawberry representations are misleading because the product has less strawberries than consumers expect based on the labeling, the lawsuit says. the amount of strawberry ingredients is insufficient, not merely to provide the nutrient benefits of strawberries, but to provide a strawberry taste. Last time I ate frosted strawberry, whether it was Kellogg's or generic shit, I tasted something like strawberries. The lawsuit is asking for $5 million in damages under the Class Action Fairness Act and a jury trial, claiming that customers wouldn't have purchased the treats, now they're called treats, repeatedly had they known it had fewer strawberries than expected.
Wow.
In an interview with ABC News, Sheehan emphasized the need for corrective action and said his plaintiff was not asking too much. Russet is joined by 3 other plaintiffs in Illinois.
What?
Stacy Chapata and Anita Harris, followed by Kelvin Brown of New York, all represented by Sheehan in this lawsuit. The plaintiffs differ in the version of Pop-Tart's suit of strawberry products that have filed the complaint against Brown and Harris are fighting against the frosted strawberry Pop-Tart. Chipetta, or however you pronounce her stupid name, against unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tarts, and Russet filed against the whole grain frosted strawberry. Despite its name, the whole grain frosted strawberry Pop-Tart box states the pastries have less than 2% of pears, apples, and strawberries when dried. Right. Pears and dried apples listed before dried strawberries. The product is described on the company's website as having sweet frosting decorated with rainbow sprinkles and filled with strawberry flavored goodness. Now, I'm not really going to keep going because the rest of it's just kind of like jargon, but Kellogg's did give a statement to ABC News.
Oh my God, they actually made a statement on this.
Kellogg said to ABC News, while we don't comment on pending litigation, we can tell you the ingredients in and labeling of all of our products, Pop-Tart products, fully comply with all legal requirements. $5 million.
I'm sorry, but they do realize they're going up against a mega $1 million company.
Corporation.
You're not beating this. Do you get a hint of strawberry flavor in there? Yeah, guess what? You're fucking going to lose. And if I was the Kellogg company, I'd be like, that's cool. All the court fees and legal fees and everything that we just got and that we pay our lawyers to cover this, now I'm going to countersue you for what I lost and what I'm losing for countersuing you.
Yep.
Clooney says if that's the case, he needs to sue Pepsi because Mountain Dew doesn't actually contain dew from the mountains.
Well, they
but all you got to do is find one that agrees that it does have the dew from a mountain and it's good.
Well, like 2024.
Hey, corporations, I got your back.
He can't do any worse.
Hey, as long as they keep their business here in the States, I'll fucking back them up.
Now,
I watched him scooping that dew from the mountain. Fuck you.
And cotton candy is made just like Shrek says. It's spider webs with flies caught in it.
Here's another dumb news, which is actually pretty popular because it's been blown all over the world on the social medias. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I think it shows another side of this person's character who we all well know, and we all very well know what he stands for. I think it shows another side of this person's character that kind of didn't really, I would say, disgust me, but it made me go, okay, motherfucker. Floyd Mayweather.
That was the right sound effect.
Floyd Mayweather turned down a fan's request for a selfie last week, saying he would not take a photo with the man because the man had painted fingernails. Now you can make what the story is what you want by just that. That's the title. That's the fucking article headline.
That leaves so many open possibilities.
So I'm not going to sit here and say he's right, he's wrong. That was horrible. Floyd Mayweather, this part right here, this may kick him in the ass later down the line. This is something that probably should be rectified pretty fucking quick. Because that could turn out to be a really bad PR nightmare for Floyd.
Yeah.
His problem, oh well. It just shows another side of his character. You're like, all right, motherfucker. Okay.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to wind up in a cell with Zuckerberg.
No. Floyd wouldn't. He's got too much money, and he's never really cared.
Yeah. The day that McGregor and Floyd Mayweather end up in the same jail cell together, sure, I'll believe it all.
No, Floyd Mayweather and Mark Zuckerberg.
So he may want to rectify this. He may want to get this started and get it done and over with now because it's going to bite him in the ass later on. Now, Ring of Honor, as everybody knows, as everybody knows, Ring of Honor has been shown on Sinclair Broadcasting in our local area and a lot of other places for over 10 years. A lot of great talent that Jason, yourself, and myself have worked with on the indie scene who are currently on television now in Impact or AEW or WWE or NXT or whichever it may be, developed a lot of great wrestling. And for those of you out there who don't know a lot about Ring of Honor, I suggest you go sign up for their online service or go to the internet, whatever, and just search Ring of Honor and watch as much content as you can. Because I'm telling you right now, the guys you're seeing on Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, CM Punk, all those guys came through Ring of Honor. Daniel Bryan Danielson, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Nigel McGuinness.
Right.
There's a shitload of people that have come through Ring of Honor. Jonathan Gresham, who I worked many a times with down south in the St. Louis area, is their prominent champion. I mean, he holds more than one deal. He's like the guy. And I messaged him to hope to get his take, his side of all this. He didn't answer me, but I'm sure if he did answer, he probably couldn't go into a lot of it because he's probably, doesn't want to, say the wrong information. But Ring of Honor, literally, guys, this week, I mean, this was like huge breaking news. I saw somebody post about it. I was like, what did I miss at work? And it took me 20 minutes to find it. And according to, this is an update on the situation that I got this morning. Earlier today, Ring of Honor had announced that all talents would be released and that come January, the company would be on hiatus.
Oh, shit.
John Ross Sapp of Fightful.com has tweeted out a little more clarity to the situation for people to understand. Sapp reported that Joe Koff held multiple meetings with talent and told them, we're trying to fight for Ring of Honor, but Sinclair made the final call. He also noted that they were told,
fucking kidding me,
there would be some type of TV show that would begin after Final Battle, but we're told exactly what that would be. The Final Battle does air in December. Sapp noted that he was told all references are effective as the end of the year, and if the contract for any reason would be beyond that, the talent will be paid up till March 31st. Talents were also let known that if they wanted to work elsewhere, they were to contact Greg Gilliland and be working things out to make that happen, whether that be on lots of indie scenes around us or what is happening. It is a sad day to hear of Ring of Honor, and our hearts do go out to all the talent, from the wrestlers to the setup crew, to the announcers, to the ring announcer, to the commentators, to cameraman, everybody involved in Ring of Honor.
To the towel boy.
Have busted their ass to entertain us all these years. We do say thank you. It is a still developing situation on some of the fronts. It's still a bad situation all around. By talking to some of the people that I do know, the biggest thing that a lot of the talent and a lot of the people on the outside looking in that have people inside, that Ring of Honor may never come back. There will be no TV show in January. Ring of Honor will cease to exist as of the end of this year at Final Battle, and that is a real shit shame. I haven't checked. I haven't checked to see if I have a response back from Twitter, but I did send Ross Sapp a tweet throwing this out there for his mind before fucking Uncle Dave Meltzer gets a hold of it. If Ring of Honor is really going bye-bye because of Sinclair, and there's nothing else to hold that together and keep it there, what is stopping Vincent Kennedy McMahon from buying it, keeping it on local television, and using it to swap talent in and out all around those areas to strike a possible territorial deal that could come floating down our way and a lot of other indie feds and stuff that we know all around in our area?
McMahon thinks he's too good for us.
Because it's not going to do any good to buy the library of the company out and do nothing else. Even though some of your stars are still with you that were on Ring of Honor, but just think about it. Buy Ring of Honor, put the people down there that need to be down there, or put people that are already there now in that driver's seat, and let Ring of Honor keep going where they are. I never thought in a fucking day that I would ever report anywhere that Ring of Honor did not outlast Impact Wrestling.
No kidding. I thought Impact was done.
No, Impact
here it
is. A Canada company, so they're still perfect.
See, I don't like Sinclair Broadcasting, and there's a couple reasons. One, the whole there's a big fucking fuck you, rubber ducky. The local issue that we had, Crane, Joe Crane, So I did not like them for that bullshit. Just because all he did was he spoke up for the fans and everyone that was getting pissed because they kept doing that. Oh, it's code red. It's code red. It's code red. No, dude, you put out possible watches are not warnings. Code red is whole shit. It broke loose. And they fucking just dropped him for that because he spoke the truth. Now here it is where for whatever reason they don't want to do it anymore and just, I don't get it. Your ratings are decent. It's a great program. You're seeing talent from all over, but there is a good and a bad to this. It sucks that it's happening. We can all agree on that. But the good that may come from this, and it sucks for the talent because they had contracts. They had a home and they had that chance. So the bad is if they don't get picked up, that's gone. The good on that is they are now open to where they can take bookings and you can see this top talent that is like right there, like the AAA of pro wrestling.
Right.
You can start seeing these guys showing up at indie feds locally so you can see them in person. So there's always that balance between good and bad, and here it is. Here's the good of it.
Bandito was the first talent that announced that he has multiple dates with Game Changer Wrestling as soon as this announcement happened. Bandito was their champion.
Damn.
You're going to see a lot of these guys hit Game Changer Wrestling.
Right.
A lot of them hit freelance wrestling. You might see Jonathan Gresham come back this way for St. Louis Anarchy maybe once or twice, maybe. And you'll see a lot of the other guys up and down the road. No matter what, all up and down the road. The girls too.
Yeah.
Any job that you have in your life sucks if you lose your job. It does.
Yeah.
Because it affects you, affects your family, your mentality, everything. And for this to happen to the talent at Ring of Honor currently now, because there's been some stars that recently just got over there. There's some that have got some pretty good deals and everything. And it sucks for those guys and girls. It really does. And I hate the fact that that's happening. I hope something works the right way and Ring of Honor stays, regardless if it stays in Sinclair or it shows up somewhere else. So, my heart and thoughts and prayers to all those people involved at Ring of Honor, from the very top to the very smallest person, the one that locks the doors at night, everybody. Because Ring of Honor, if you don't know, is a really close fit deal. Like ECW,
Right.
What you saw on the pay-per-view and the TV they showed on television wasn't all of it, because they were all family. They did everything together. They produced half the show with the commentary, everything in Paul's basement while Mom's ironing clothes right fucking behind him. Ring of Honor is the same way. Everybody does everything to help out in that company from every bit of it. And it sucks for those guys and girls. And I hope and pray that something good comes of this. Right now, it seems that a lot of people are talking. It just doesn't sound good.
Are a bunch of them going to AEW? That's the rumor.
Shelton Benjamin back on the roster.
Last time I knew, Shelton was still contract with WWE. He was injured or some shit because he was part of the Bobby Lashley and
That's right.
So I say again, a lot of the top talent from Ring of Honor, are they heading for AEW? That's one of the big rumors.
Don't know.
Is it smart for Tony Khan to look at them all and say, if you all want a job, come on? Yes and no.
You can't have too much of a good thing.
You don't want to flood the floor.
But Tim called it, dude. The fucking smartest thing, because Vince McMahon has been getting stagnant with fucking WWE. We all know this. And he's losing out to AEW. So, dude, this is the fucking golden ticket. Literally, like, fucking...
Run home, Charlie. Don't
boom! Stop. Right fucking there. And Vince has got the money and the power. Here's his chance to get the hell out of it. He hasn't been good since the Attitude Era ended. It was going, and it's just been steadily going down and down. And he won't fucking just hand it over to Triple H, which he needs to fucking do.
Right.
So here's his golden opportunity to keep it, rotate, like Tim said, your wrestlers, and keep that fresh. You still got your stars, but you can have this fresh come in because you let go of a lot of good talent to keep these big names that are just fucking names anymore.
Yep.
But, when at one, I'm not going to deny it. At one point, Vince McMahon was the god of pro wrestling. Not so much anymore. He's that dying guy because of doing shit like this.
And then Tony Khan's the up and comer.
Here's his fucking chance. That golden ticket. But the truth is, he won't do nothing with it.
No,
probably not.
Back to my comment of Tony Khan, is it good for him to do it? Yes and no. Yes and no. Tony Khan runs 4 shows. He runs Dynamite, let me rephrase that. He runs Dark Elevation on Monday, Dark on Tuesday, Wednesday night Dynamite, and a Friday night Rampage. 4 different shows. 2 of them on YouTube. They constantly can be shown at any time you want to. Other 2 on national television, and always snippets and a lot of bits from their stuff all over YouTube and everything.
Right.
Tony Khan's Friday show, Rampage, went through the roof and is now plateaued already. Tony Khan would be smart to bring some of those ROH guys in, or girls, whichever, or both, and beef up on that Friday night side. And let them do what they do best. Not so much on the dark and the other dark, but Rampage needs a really good shot in the ass right now. Tony Khan's out there and he's doing what he thinks he's doing, and you know, he does talk a little and probably shouldn't say some of the things he said in the last few weeks because it kind of bit him in the ass, but it didn't, but it really did. He would be smart to do that, but on the other hand, why are you going to do what happened with NXT and everything on the main rosters of oversaturating yourself by bringing all this up on it and bringing them all in, and all of a sudden you got nothing for the people that have been there, and you're pushing all this. Now you're starting to crumble on top of yourself. You got to dig your way back out of it. Oh, shit, mass firings. Here we go. Well, now we're back to the spot we were. I guarantee that you'll see some of the names work in AEW show or AEW shows. How long will that be before that happens? I don't know. Will we see any of the Ring of Honor talent head to WWE? Probably not. Maybe an Impact Wrestling may pick up a few. Yeah, that's about it. There's really not much else to say besides the indie shows. And yes, Mike, you're right. I have not read or seen anything about Briscoes and Lethal heading towards that way, but I did see the Briscoes did show up at Game Changer Wrestling the other night, got in the face of Mance Warner and his tag team partner. And the Briscoes are signed to Game Changer for at least 2 more shows in that part of it. And Briscoes are from Ring of Honor, and they're some good tag team. Vince don't want them. He's blatantly said he wouldn't take them. But it's good, wholesome shit.
I like Jay Lethal. I wouldn't mind that one.
Jay Lethal's a good one, man. When he did the best part of Jay Lethal is when he did the Woo-a-thon with Ric Flair.
Yes. Yes.
Greatest promo ever in that company.
Well, one of the things I've got to show is something Fat 420 found, and he found it. I don't know where he found it, but he said he wants to make sure this gets delivered to Tim because it's all for him.
Oh, shit.
One more time. The Tim Givens rubber ducky.
Yep. Got to make that t-shirt and put my name right there in the middle.
Givens goes here.
I'll need to make sure they spell my fucking name right, though. I'll have to give him my jacket. Be like, it's right here. Spell it right.
Right.
Hey, Tim would be the one that'd get it and actually make sure that it was cut out there so it was a cock ring so he could just turn it to everybody. Here you go, bitches.
He'd probably wear it. He'd wear the damn thing. Honey, look at my new cock ring.
Watch this new feature. Quack, quack. So the last story that I have is a haunted story.
Oh,
and I found this today, about 11 hours ago. The mysterious story of the axe-waving woman haunting the Illinois cemetery.
Oh, really?
Reading, Illinois, where a small cemetery called the Moon Point Cemetery is home to just a few graves, less than 100. The Moon family is buried in a cemetery and are known to be the founders of the particular land back as early as the 1800s.
Hey, Steve, sounds like we found you another date.
Oh, what the fuck? You motherfucker.
What?
There it goes. It says that the cemetery itself is just an eerie feeling anyway. It's surrounded by train tracks in the distance, a huge forest with 50-foot drop, barbed wire fences, farming fields. The feeling you'd get walking into the cemetery, I'm sure, would be an eerie feeling. The story is that there is an encounter of an axe-waving lady who haunts the cemetery. The story goes that a woman had lost her little boy and was stricken so hard with grief that her grief turned into anger, and soon she went completely insane.
Wait, well, hold on. A woman that went completely insane?
Yeah, I know, right? They have
this phenomenon.
They have video that they've put out where they claim to see all this stuff.
Oh wait, Black Friday shopping.
I'm not sure where Reading, Illinois is from here. I didn't have a chance to look that up.
No, Reading?
Reading, Reading.
I used to know right off the top of my head.
But it sounds like it'd be a neat little deal just by the stuff that's all around it, the sounds you're going to hear in the distance, and the fact that there's supposedly this axe-wielding crazy bitch running around this cemetery at night, and I think it'd be kind of a neat deal.
Tyler, we know who you're cuddling with. That crazy axe lady. Oh, let's see here. Reading, Illinois. All right. Uh-oh. Off of 17. Prairie State Tractor. Loki Logistic. It's over by Streeter and Winona.
So that's not very far at all.
It's not very far at all, no.
Might have to take a road trip.
Yeah. Tyler, you got a date.
I ain't talking about fucking Tyler.
He likes doing the ghost hunting too.
I ain't talking about a damn date.
No, he's going to have a date with the axe lady.
Sucks for his ass.
Like, maybe that ghost axe will cut off the penis.
Hey, so I added my latest pieces to my collection the other day up here.
I see that.
Oh, that's 3 of the puppets from Puppet Master.
Nice. All right. So one more thing I wanted to get to, and then we'll get the hell out of here. We've got a couple of great movies that have been waiting as the pandemic's been wrapping up to actually hit movie theaters.
Throw Mama from the train too.
Huh?
I can't believe you guys want to hurt me like this.
Throw Mama from the train too.
One of them I've been actually real excited for, and yes, it is a sequel. And it's actually a sequel where it was done after the fact because in 2016, somebody fucked up and tried to revamp it. Now they've made this an actual sequel, and it's Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready to watch that.
Man, I've been now they've got 2 more trailers that are out on YouTube that I finally got to watch. And in one of them, towards the end of the trailer, they're watching the original commercial from the original movie.
Yeah.
So they dial the phone number on the commercial. And the phone rings in Ray's Occult Bookstore. We're closed. And you hear Dan Aykroyd. And the other one, you just get a snippet, but it's Janine talking to Egon's daughter saying, your father wasn't much of a housekeeper. Hell, he could barely keep the lights on. And the daughter goes, oh, so he left us nothing. Great.
Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing that movie. I think that's going to be a really, really good movie. It's going to be a big summer movie. I mean, they're going to
actually due to drop November 19th.
It'll stay in theaters
19th.
for weeks.
Huh?
It'll stay in theaters for weeks.
That one's going to hit the theaters November 19th. That's one I'm actually going to go ahead and I may not even make it home right away. I'm going to pop the money and go straight to the theater.
Right.
Just to go see this movie.
I'll see that one, but after that, the only real movie that I'm interested in is the one that they have actually just started shooting. So it doesn't have a rough release date yet. And that is the revamp and recreation of the Resident Evil.
That looks good.
It's only going to be in theaters, though. But I'm sure there'll be a DVD. But I'm just saying, it said it was only in theaters.
Yeah, because when the original came out, don't get me wrong, the original Resident Evil movie or video game.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
Right.
And when they talked about how, because of the best-selling video game and they were coming out with a movie, when they showed the trailers, it teased it like it was going to be exactly like the game. but it had this storyline, but they completely changed everything. And it was still all right, but it was kind of that letdown. So
Right.
then of course they had their others, and it just went way, way away from it. So now when they were talking about the revamping of it, it isn't a sequel. It isn't based off of the movies that came out. This is literally supposed to be the revamp. This is Raccoon City and the fallout from it, from the virus getting loose. It is supposed to have the storyline from them going to the mansion, and then
Right.
from there.
And they showed the mansion in the trailer.
Yeah, so I'm actually excited, really excited for that. And if it lets me down, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Yeah, Return to Raccoon City. That's going to be a good one.
So there is that one. And I would have to say that the other one I'm actually really excited for. Didn't think I was going to be until I saw both of the trailers. And that is the new Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited for that. There are some rumors that are now floating around on the internet about it. They show Maverick at a funeral punching a set of wings into a casket. The rumor is now that is Val Kilmer's Iceman, and Val Kilmer does reprise the role for a bit of the movie.
I'll be damned.
They are also saying that the kid that you saw in the trailer playing the piano is Goose's son, who blames Maverick for his dad's death and takes it out on Maverick the whole time in school. The girl that's on the back of the motorcycle is the general's daughter that Maverick got in trouble for buzzing. So we have all sorts of little ties now that are tying into this movie, but we still don't know the meat and potatoes of the movie.
It's Tom Cruise in a jet.
Right. That's your meat and potatoes.
But it looks like it's going to be it's going to be a definite sibling to the first one, and it looks like it's going to tie in a lot of that history with the first movie that none of us knew.
What makes it funny you say all this is that I went through Walmart yesterday to pick a few things up, and they literally just put out the original Top Gun on DVD and Blu-ray for like $5 and $7.50.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's going to talk about Scientology in the movie too.
Probably.
Well, then I'm not going to watch it.
Right.
Now the other thing
Herbert.
I'll just go watch Leah Remy's fucking documentary, and I'll know all about Scientology. Fuck Tom Cruise.
So, of course, I am looking forward to the movie with Top Gun, but I am looking more forward to Ghostbusters Afterlife. Here's a little snippet from the trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife. The two new ones that are out. You get to see Stay Puft Marshmallow Men, and they're like, the size of a marshmallow. One of the trailers, one of them gets up into a blender in Walmart, and then two of them hit Frappe and splatter his ass all over the blender. Dude, it is. I'm going, oh shit, this is going to be too fucking good. We cannot miss this one.
I seen the one where they were using a butane torch and making a s'more, and he was wrapped up in hot butter.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Then you got the dog. They have said the girl that I can't remember her name. Olivia Wilde, who played 13 on House.
Mm-hmm.
She is the new Gozer the Gozerian. They have announced that. So we got Gozer coming back too. So this is a definite tie-in to the first one, a big part of a tie-in to the first one. Now, I'm excited for it.
I love rubber duckies like rub my penis. Oh,
We're
hey.
well aware.
I forgot to tell you the story about the employee. So really quick, we had an employee.
Yeah.
We had an employee that was a dishwasher. That's all I did was wash dishes, man. It's probably one of the best dishwashers we've ever had. He disappears one day to go to the bathroom. And he's gone just a little too long. So we send one of our other male management team over to the bathroom to knock on the door. No answer. So slowly pushes the bathroom door open. Hello? No answer. We're like, oh, shit. He checks the first stall. Nothing. He slowly opens the second stall, which is the big handicap stall. And old boy's in there just fucking going to town. My manager come walk back up around the corner. He's like, he's in the fucking bathroom. Unfortunately, ever since that happened, that worker's never came back to work. He just goes back up.
I think he would have been in better shape if he stuck his hand in the pickle slicer.
Moral of the story, lock the fucking door.
No shit.
Or at least say, yeah, when you hear a knock.
Even it's, yeah.
Yeah. That poor bastard.
No, there ain't any poor bastard to that. That's just funny.
Just going to town.
Final thoughts, Gibbons.
We make fun of it from time to time in conversation. Final thought. Always remember the lion might be the king of the jungle, but the wolf never performs at a circus.
Very true. Will Height, 2024.
Final thoughts. Man, to the youth of the nation.
Uh-oh.
Have fun.
Isn't there a song?
Yeah, it is. Have fun. Get in trouble. Learn from your mistakes. We all wow out. And for those that sit there and say, oh, damn, look at these kids. Hey, man, we were the same way. However, your worth ethic is a little different than what I think ours is, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to live your life, have your fun, but remember there is a line. And if you cross that line, you may not be able to come back from it. Use your head, get in a little trouble. You're not going to die from it unless you go too far. Will Height 2024.
Can you do any worse?
I can't do any worse. If you're going to say you're going to do something, do it, God damn it. Be a man of your word. Make it ironclad. And you know you'll get more respect if you tell somebody no thank you than ignore them.
But I'm going to go fuck my wife and not have any more kids.
Bullshit. You're too fertile. Fat420 says his final thought, Ring of Honor no more. Invest if you can. Shine is legal to make, but not to sell. I'm TJ Miner. This has been Mayhem Unleashed for Friday night. We are starting at 6 tomorrow night, everybody, and we'll see you then. Good night.
Tyler, Mark Zuckerberg.
You talk too fucking much. Peace.